All right, everyone, here we are with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. And to all the first-time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. And to all the subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with ticker symbol SENS, Sensonics Holdings Inc. And all I ask for in return as we jump into this video is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watched it. Helps out the YouTube channel and the YouTube algorithm, letting me know that you appreciate my time and effort I put into making these videos. Now, right after this chart analysis, we're going to discuss about a ticker symbol I want you guys to add to your watch list. We're going to talk about what made it jump today and what catalysts are coming moving forward, okay? We're going to talk about two ticker symbols. One is that ticker symbol that I briefed on this morning, and it jumped up $3 in just a matter of 2 hours. And then the next one is the one you want to pay close attention to for the upcoming catalyst, like the one it had today. So stay tuned for all that information, because that ticker symbol quietly jumped almost $3 as well. So SENS, Sensonics Holdings Inc., has actually been in a sideways movement, slight downward trend. Now, this stock, I've been talking about it for quite some time. We're waiting for the FDA approval. That's the big catalyst for the continuous glucose monitor for 180 days. Now, this stock as well has a lot of long-term potential once the FDA approval is approved. If it isn't, then this could collapse. But if it is, there's a lot of room for this one compared to its competitors and the market share it could obtain, especially being at such a low market cap. So I'm here to talk about the points of resistance and support that you want to watch and what is the key factors going on right now, so that you as an investor can pay close attention if you're one of those that wants to hold this one long term, and pay attention and catch it at the best moments and best opportunities right now, instead of buying higher and every cent cost per share counts, right? You want to keep your cost average low. So one of the lowest points this reached was way down here close to $2, and it's been holding itself up pretty well. But today we had some pullback, right? Kind of jumped and pulled back. So the 50-day moving average right now is 259. Anything below it is bearish. Anything above it is bullish. This hit a high here of about 266, but it's sitting down here and it got rejected pretty fast. Now it is in tug of war zone since it's pretty close, but the bears seem to be pulling it down further, getting it further away from that tug of war zone, almost dominating the chart. So our support level here is 253 to the hundreds and thousands place. It's literally the same place where it's sitting right now. So if this gets broken through or goes any lower, you want to watch carefully how it reacts closer to 242, or if it bounces back before getting there, because the bulls are gaining momentum. If it continues going lower, the bears are gaining momentum. Now this resistance level right here is 259, and it's literally to the thousands and hundreds place as well, away from the 50-day moving average, because 259 is the 50-day moving average. So let's just round that all together. The resistance and our 50-day moving average are exactly 259, and that needs to be broken through and pulled away from significantly for the bulls to pull upwards and reach newer highs, okay? I want every single investor and viewer to be aware of that. Once that's accomplished, the next point of reference is way up here at 267 to continue the momentum, reach newer highs and new resistance levels. Now, if you're a first-time viewer and you learned something new, don't forget to subscribe, click on the bell so you don't miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community so they can receive this insight, and also be aware of what's in the second part of this video, which is where the money's at. Like I always say, a lot of investors overlook this part of the video. This is where the money's at. I do the chart analysis out of gratitude. Even though I may be invested in some of these, not every single chart analysis I'm invested in, or I've swing trade them and so forth, but I continue to do the videos to allow other investors be aware of these cues to watch, especially learning and beginning investors. So it's out of my own gratitude. The money is in the second portions of these videos. You're going to see it in just a moment. But what I want you guys to be aware of is to not forget to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video. It helps out the YouTube channel, and I appreciate it very much. Stay tuned. So the ticker symbol I want you guys to add to your watch list is one that I actually do daily chart analysis on, and I mentioned it over at the Patreon since March 27th, especially when it was starting to show weakness. But we're going to go over its chart in just a moment. So here on the screen, I have a stock that I mentioned this morning, and I want to share with you guys a little snippet of what goes on over at the Discord. And by joining the Patreon, you gain access to the Discord. Now, Patreon member slots are actually getting limited. They're getting filled up pretty quick. And I want you guys to see what type of opportunities you can actually obtain or learn from first. Actually, I would tell every single investor and viewer to actually learn from this before actually acting upon it. But some of the ticker symbols that I mentioned, they have opportunities like this one. And today, some investors have messaged me and told me, hey, thank you so much. I took this shot. It was awesome. It was a nice write-up, so forth. And I mentioned it at 7:33. ISIG shot up this morning, just pulled back, seems to have room, sitting at 7:09. Just needs more volume, very low volume, so be careful, right? So right after I mentioned it, it started to fall a little bit lower, and it hit a low here of 690. And from that point forward, it took off and it reached 915. Okay, this stock right here took off in just 2 hours and gave us back $2 per share if we entered close to the point when I mentioned it or a little bit above it. So that's about 15 to 20% in just 2 hours. And if you actually wanted to play it again from this point right here at 655 all the way up to 765, a whole entire dollar, it gave you another 10 to 15%. So if you put that together, that was like a 30% opportunity in just one day. Now, am I guaranteeing this every single time? No. But one of the biggest things you can obtain from joining the Discord and even the Patreon is my weekly watch list and the daily movers that I'm seeing as speculative stocks to watch and opportunities that are presenting themselves. Now, this one was pretty low under the radar because the average volume was 9 million. So you really had to dig a little deep to find this. I'm not saying you can't, but I am here to enlighten you guys and cast light on opportunities many other investors may be overlooking or not aware of. And that's what I do. And I enjoy doing that. So over at the Patreon, you can go check out the tiers. They're getting filled up pretty fast. And you gain access to the Discord. You'll be able to see my weekly watch list. And you'll be able to see these opportunities. Now, I really advise every single investor and viewer to learn from this first before just jumping into this type of stuff, because it's a lot more speculative. But I know a lot of investors want to learn about this and have some type of understanding or guidance of where to look. And that's what I'm here for. So we're out here to try to maximize profits and minimize losses. So what ticker symbol do I want you guys to add to your watch list? So the ticker symbol that I want you guys to add to your watch list is Ocugen. Okay, Ocugen had a pretty big run, right? As you could see that there throughout the day. I mean, what a jump. Now, this was sitting close to $6 and some change. I've talked about it since March, right? When you think about it, way back at this point right here, March 27th, it was falling. I told every single investor and viewer, watch it closely. The closer it gets to $6, the more interesting it becomes, okay? I talked about why the opportunity is there. I did tell everyone that it's speculative, so be careful. And March 27th at 11:39 p.m. There's the stamp time right there. And it was currently sitting at 713 at the time I did this post. Now, did it get closer to $6? Certainly. It dropped down to $5.85, bounced back up and hit a high here of $8. Started to fall, and today had a big run from literally 635 all the way up to 823 again. Now, something I'm noticing, and I just want to kind of point it out, is that it's been doing this time over time. So this is something to be a little bit aware of, that it's having little spikes, almost looking like that's all it could do, hit up to $8. So I do want investors to be aware of that and be a little cautious, right? Because if you've been getting in and you haven't been taking profits, these might be your opportunities, unless the FDA approval is going to shoot this one up to newer highs, which is what we've been talking about and all the things that have been going on. But today's jump was really due to the fact that last night, if you watch the lightning round or if you look at different articles, Jim Cramer literally said these words. He said, this is a speculative opportunity. But he didn't mention about the Covaxin. That's where I kind of found it interesting. And I don't know what type of statement that was, or he doesn't want to get too much into that speculation, if it's true or not, if they're going to be the U.S. market distributor to get the FDA approval or not. But he just said, you know, they are speculative and an opportunity worth taking a look at because of their technology for the eyes, right? What they really are known for. So he didn't mention anything about Covaxin, which I found interesting. But that made this stock run, and it hit a high here of 822. So this is definitely a stock to add to your watch list if you don't have it already. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.